Did you recently experience a failure in your expert business? Or did you need to take a longer break and now you are ready to start or restart? You just don't know how? Then this video is for you. Warm welcome in today's episode, in today's video, when I would like to talk about how to unfreeze yourself after a failure or a break. First of all, let us normalize these things, because there is no expert business owner out there who would not experience a failure, because a failure is really another just side of the success. There is no success without failures. But I get it, and it happened also to me, that sometimes after a failure, we get frozen. This is our response, our body response to a stress we have experienced. And we are not, all of us, especially not as women, those who, after something happened, you are ready right away to fight back. Because normally the response after such a thing, not nice things happen to us, is either to freeze or to fight or to fly away. I hope that you will not fly away, that you will not let your failure stop you in really growing your business. Or sometimes it can be that external circumstances were so that we needed to make a break. Maybe this break was longer, and now you are ready to restart, but you just don't know how to do that after a while. So, exactly. So, first step is really like to normalize that, to know that you are not alone, that it happened to all of us. I can give you an example. When in 2020, I did a launch after 10 weeks of preparation, actually with a coach. And in this launch, when I presented my program, nobody bought. And it really have put me in the froze state. So I was afterwards really frozen for some time. Or I have experienced it also another time when, because of the family situation and the health issues, I needed to take a break. And after a longer time of the break, I just didn't know how to restart my business. I will use these two examples, but there are many, many more. So there are 3 steps to take after, the steps 0, when you really have to normalize it and to say yourself, yeah, it's okay, it happened to everybody. So there are 3 steps afterwards, which I would advise you to take. And the first one is to analyze. To really analyze without judgment. Because when something happens, for example, a failed launch, as in my example I gave you in March 2020, it's very good to analyze why it did happen. And it's very important without judgment. Because if we would do the things according to our intuition, according to how it should be really, then we would experience success, right? So we didn't. So it's very good to analyze, and it has to come with a mindset where you really believe that everything what happened to you happened for a reason and happened for your greater good. This is my belief, very strong belief. So if I believed that, then I was going to analyze why I didn't launch it well so that people buy my group program I have presented. It was really great offer. So why did I self-sabotage myself so that I don't experience success? And after diving deeper, I realized, to really, with the full honesty, I was not ready yet to work with the groups. I wanted to do that because I like to speed the time, but I was not ready. So after that, I really started or continued to work with one-on-one, and I needed to have the knowledge, the wisdom from the work on one-on-one to prepare the better program afterwards. So it was really blessing in disguise. And this is usually in all failures. They are signs, they are the wisdom which we need because we grow and we learn actually only from our mistakes, not from our successes. So when you analyze it without judgment and with the intention to find what was the reason behind, but really true reason behind why the failure happened to you. And then the second step is look what came out positive about this. And this is sometimes hard to do right away. Maybe that's why you froze and you needed a little bit time to happen between the failure and now, so that you can see also the positive side, because everything has two sides, positive and negative. So what is the positive out of it? So let me give you an example. After I took a break from my business after the COVID pandemic happened, I was very sad because online businesses were booming and other mentors were growing their businesses faster. And I just couldn't do that. And I thought, well, this is really bad for my business. But actually, what came out, the good what came out of it was that uh, healing, I needed to learn a lot about healing. And healing also can be not only the physical symptoms, but also emotions, because everything comes from unresolved emotions. So I have learned so much about it that I incorporated it into my programs. And now my programs are now far more valuable than they would have been if we wouldn't have this bad experience. And it's not saying that something what happened, these bad things, is a good thing. It's not. But it also brings a positive into your life. So find this positive. This is the second step. And now the last one, the third, is take action. Because only by taking action, you are putting yourself into the movement. This is the only way how you can get out of this frozen state. And it can be really like small, little steps. It does not need to be something big, something huge. You are a content creator. So start again to create a content and look for the clarity, because only action will bring the clarity. You are looking for one of these two things, ideally both. What, when you start again to create and share the content, what is it what you like to do? And what is it what your audience like? And there is a lot of wisdom in when you take the action, when you are open, when you are looking through your inner intuition at everything what happened. There is so much wisdom, and you needed probably this wisdom to move forward, but in a better way. Maybe not faster, but definitely better way. So now, with this little step, you can gain again the confidence, and I'm sure that you will start something even better than previously. When you start to create, you don't need to explain yourself why you had pause or why they didn't hear from you for a while. You can if you want to, but you don't need to. Actually, you can really start again without explaining why there was a break. Maybe you will be able to explain it better later. So just start. If it was your case, and if you will use these steps, I'm very glad if it helped you. Let me recap. Really, first, analyze without the judgment. Look for something positive in it, because there always is. And take steps, even if it will be little steps, and start to create again and share it with the world. You will get the clarity, gain the clarity you need. That's it. So if these steps helped you, I'm very glad, and I wish you a lot of success in your venture.